On this occasion of World Water Day, the theme is groundwater, making the invisible visible. Our first instinct is usually not to protect what we cannot see. Yet, the groundwater that lies beneath our feet is vitally important for our health, security, and livelihoods. In some regions, groundwater is scarce and difficult to access. Elsewhere, it is plentiful, providing seamlessly endless sources of water. This inequity has been the source of many conflicts throughout history, highlighting the importance of protecting and conserving these ecosystems. Groundwater recharges underground aquifers that supplies access to safe water for drinking and sanitation and provides water for our agricultural systems. Groundwater comprises a large portion of our freshwater supply, but these freshwater ecosystems are increasingly under threat from over-extraction and pollution. Over the last 100 years, increased demand for food caused by population growth, urbanization, and dietary change has resulted in 8-fold increase of water use for human needs. The extraction of groundwater by pumping it into the surface dries out aquifers, leading to catastrophic impacts, including sinkholes, landslides, and coastal saltwater intrusion into lakes and reservoirs. Groundwater depletion leads to ecosystems degradation and biodiversity loss, threatening lives and livelihoods. Groundwater's ability to provide safe drinking water and sanitation can also be threatened by pollution from waste and agricultural runoffs. Thus, it is imperative that our societies, economies, and industries adopt more integrated approaches that recognize the importance of freshwater biodiversity and groundwater ecosystems. The conservation, restoration, and sustainable use of freshwater biodiversity, including groundwater, not only contributes to water security and access to safe drinking water and sanitation, but also helps to address many sustainable development issues such as food security, land degradation, climate change mitigation and adaptation, and disaster risk reduction. By addressing the geographic inequities involved in global use and accessibility to groundwater requires enhanced ambition. The importance of groundwater for water and sanitation, agriculture, industry, biodiversity, and sustainable development needs to be better reflected in national policies and international agreements and frameworks. The post-2020 Global Biodiversity Framework, to be adopted later this year, will be an important contribution to the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. This represents a critically important opportunity to highlight and amplify the role of groundwater and freshwater ecosystems that ensure a future that lives in harmony with nature.